Happy April 10th, my Stampin' Peace friends. Welcome to my studio, and I'm coming to you live from Columbus, Ohio on this, what is now a beautiful and sunny day. I woke up to some very dark gray skies and misty rain, but now the sun has come out and it's really beautiful. So perhaps I'll get my walk in shortly. If you were with me on, yesterday's Facebook Live, I had a time change, so we made a couple of cards that could be used for weddings, bridal showers. This was the card that I gave to my niece, Allison, at her bridal shower on Sunday. So I wanted to show everybody how to make that. And then we made a companion card. And when I say companion card, what I mean is I took the die cut piece that I did not use on my first card because I was just creating that window. And I used that to make a second card. So you can see they're very, very similar, but definitely different with different backgrounds and made a little bit differently. If you have missed that Facebook Live, you can watch the replay of the video on my YouTube channel, Stampin' Peace with Mary Knabe, or you can go to stampinpeace.com, my blog, and it is posted there. It's the most recent post that I posted this morning, so it should be pretty easy for you to find. Okay, trying to get this as straight as possible. Today I'm going to do something different and something that I have not done in quite a long time, and that is using Memories and More card packs. I think that the Memories and More card packs are an often overlooked item in our entire product line, but it's something that can be used for quick and easy card making. So I wanted to show you my process for working with these. I don't know why I can't get this quite straight. I feel like I get it straight and then the camera moves just a little bit. Oh well, I'm gonna let it go. So what I want to tell you is this is how the Memories and More card packs come, okay? These two are ones that are on the last chance list. They are wonderful and they are discounted. And I don't remember the price. Each one was priced a little bit differently, but they both are discounted. So this is how they come. And when you open the pack, you'll see that there are two sizes. You'll get 4x6 cards, and they are printed on both sides. And as you can see with this pack, you get 2 of each of the cards. These are also great if you want to make a set of cards or a collection of cards to give as a gift, or perhaps you are donating some. You can make a whole lot of cards quickly and easily with the Memories and More card packs. Let me show you the other one as well. That one was called Unbounded Beauty. And this one is called Thoughtful Journey. And as you may recognize, they do coordinate with other products in our product lines. I was going to mention something else. Oh, Memories and More. I want to tell you about that name, Memories and More. Memories comes from the fact that we can use any of these cards in our memory keeping, whether it be pocket page memory keeping, traditional scrapbooking, or a combination of both. The more comes in how we would use these cards outside of memory keeping and scrapbooking. So it might be creating cards, it might be creating gift tags, or decorating a gift bag. It could be making collages or some kind of home decor piece. So that's where the name Memories and More comes from. They're not just for memory keeping, they're for so much more. And I'm going to show you that somewhat today. So again, you get 2 sets of cards in each pack. They're printed on both sides. Most of the packs, you get 2 of each card. Sometimes over the holidays, we had ones that you got 4 of each card instead of 2. Okay. And some are a little bit geared a little bit more towards card making, and others maybe more towards memory keeping. So then we also have these packs of, it's called Assorted Memories and More cards and envelopes. Now I'm going to be showing you, if I can get it open, how I use these with the card packs, but then I'm also going to be showing you how you can use those Memories and More cards for making your standard A2 cards, the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cards. And the reason for that is in this collection of Memories and More cards and envelopes, there are large card bases, and these finished cards then will be 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 inches. So a little bit different sizing. Okay, mailable, all good, right? The other one would then be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inches. 3 1/4 inch by 4 1/4 inch cards are not mailable. I want to say that up front, so there's no mix up or confusion there. Okay, the smallest card size that you can mail is 3 1/2 by 5. So yes, the larger Memories and More card bases and envelopes can be mailed, the smaller ones not. That's not to say you can't use these. They can be used to attach to birthday gifts, bouquets of flowers, maybe just a nice message card to drop on a coworker's desk, or stick in a lunchbox or a suitcase for somebody going away, that sort of thing. So don't rule them out. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of show you my process when I work with these cards. And I'm going to start with some of the Unbounded Beauty cards. And I tend to do this upstairs on my coffee table while I'm watching TV or a movie, just because it's so easy. But I might, first of all, separate the cards into 2 piles. And when I do that, I'm flipping the second card over so that I can see all of my options. Okay. Just like that. And a lot of times I go ahead and do that with my second batch of cards as well. I did this a couple of times on like a Zoom class, and people seem to enjoy them and always were very surprised how quickly we could make a total of 20 cards. Pretty impressive, right? And I won't make 20 with you, but I'm going to give you an idea of how I start. All right. Now, I might simply take a card like this, a 4x6 card, and add it to a card front. Just like that, quick and easy. I can always, it's done, right? I can mail this. I can always go back later, add some embellishments or some ribbons, maybe a punched or a die cut image like a flower, something like that. You can always add to them, but this gives you the simplest version of the card that you can send as is or choose to step up a little bit. Let me do one more. Let's celebrate. That would be great for a lot of occasions. See, here's to another year. That could be good for a birthday card, or in a memory keeping. Oh, I like this one. A simple hello. How often do you need to send somebody a card just to say, hello, I'm thinking about you, that sort of thing. And this one, being that it's all white, is probably one I would dress up a little bit. And the first thing I'm going to do to dress up about the littlest, or about this one, is that I'm going to add a background. And I'm going to add a background of, well, I guess peach pie or the pretty in pink. And by the way, just like on our DSP packs that give the names of the colors used in the DSP and the pattern paper, the Memories and More card packs do the same thing. So there's no guessing of the colors. You can just look at the back to see what the colors are. So I'm just going to mount this right on here. Like that. And I've just, in one quick step, changed the look of this card front. And again, I might add some embellishments to it. So, and this, I cut my cardstock layer to be the same size as the card front. Okay, easy peasy. Quick and easy. All right, now let's do this with some of these small cards. Again, the small size card is not mailable, but I use them to put on gift bags. If I'm giving a plant or flowers to somebody, I can use that. Just stick it right in the arrangement or on a pick in the plant. Let's see what I want to do. Oh, here's a thank you, a simple thank you. And what was the other one I saw that I wanted to use? Grateful for you. That's another one. So this time I might do the very same thing. Okay. Just add one of the cards to the card front. And this one, I think I'll add a cardstock layer behind the 3x4 card. And that looks like petunia. What is it? Pretty petunia? Petunia pop. That's what it is. And I think I can get it right from there. So I'm going to do 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this will be the same size as the card front. Okay. Anybody else send a lot of thank you cards? I send a lot of thank yous, a lot of friendship cards. I feel like I don't send as many cards as I should, though. I'm trying to work on that this year. Okay, a couple of quick and easy ones, right? I mentioned that we can embellish these. Oh, where is it? I know I have a pack of the, this is what I'm looking for. This pack, the Unbounded Beauty Memories and More cards, have a lot of the Vesta. That's great. 3 a week. Awesome. And I've received some wonderful cards from you. So thank you for that. in this Unbounded Beauty Memories and More card pack, it uses most of the 2024 to 2026 in colors. So I'm going to use some of those on my cards now. And they're just like, well, what do they even call them? They're called shimmer gems, but they have sort of a faceted look to them also. Put one here, and maybe two small ones. Okay, and I think I'm going to use the same color on this one, just because it kind of... The interesting thing is when I look at this a card, I probably would not have put together the peach pie and the petunia pop, but I love how it looks together. And I don't know why I thought that, because pink and orange go well together, but this card just kind of surprised me in that way. Now here, I'm going to do something a little bit different. On the Hello card, I'll use some of these peach pie ones. And I'm actually going to put more on this one, just because it has much more open space. And then this one, I'm going to use this Summer Splash color, because it's got some of that mixed in here. And I'll just try to decide where I want these. But as you can see, it's just fun. It's quick and easy. This is, these are great products to use to introduce somebody to card making. Maybe you want to show a friend, or just have a get-together, a card-making get-together with a friend, or perhaps you have a daughter or a sibling or a grandchild that would like to craft with you. This is something everybody can do, and kids love it because you can't go wrong. You're just mixing and matching, right? And that's what I love about working with kids. They're just very free to explore and discover. They're not intimidated by the mixing and matching, that sort of thing. Okay, so here's a couple of cards. I'll put these aside. I'm gonna put all my envelopes aside too. Now let's do one more thing. Oftentimes I will combine more than one card. One of the Memories and More cards in a pack. So I might be looking for a couple that complement each other. That one keeps calling my name. I'm not sure why, but it is. Oh, I know. How about this and this? I like those two together. I was kind of looking for that Summer Splash color. Oh, it's not quite doing it for me. So I'm gonna move on to something else. And this is exactly how I do this when I'm by myself, sitting upstairs by my coffee table, watching a movie, and I just start playing with the cards. Oh, this is really pretty. Look at that. I'm gonna use these. Or should I use this and that? No, I'm going to use these two. So watch what I do here. Oh, I could use this. Or the stripes. Stripe adds a little bit more to it. I'm going to do that, but either one would work well. And you can see, just as I'm mixing and matching, sometimes I'm going with my first spot. Sometimes I have too many ideas and I keep flipping the cards. And that's what I tend to do, is just lay out a bunch first, and then I just get going. So for this one, I'm going to do something like this, but I'm going to use the Summer Splash. I believe that's what it's called. Is that the right one? Yes. I'm going to cut a piece of this for a background. And I've just chosen the color from one of those cards, right? Easy peasy. Again, cutting it to the size of the card front. You can make it smaller if you like, but you can't go wrong making it the size of the card front. I guess I don't need to push that out for, maybe I do, for 6 1/4. How many of you have ever worked with the Memories and More card packs? Okay. If you weren't with me at the beginning of this video, the ones I'm showing today are on the last chance list and they are discounted. And you cannot go wrong with the price. I always like to let people know that. This is one of, I should say these, the card packs are one of the most economical products that we sell. And extremely versatile, since you can use them for scrapbooking and memory keeping, or for other things as well, like card making and collages and such. Now here is where, and I don't see one, sometimes I will cut apart cards and I might put a sentiment there. I'm going to add a sentiment later, but this is a perfect place to stamp a sentiment or to die cut or punch a banner and put it across there. If your sentiment doesn't fit in here, then just make something larger that will go over that. Super simple. And let's make one more. Okay, I keep changing my mind on this. I like that, but I think I might go back to the other pink. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. And I think this would be a great Valentine's Day card. It would be a great anniversary card, or from a girlfriend to a boyfriend. I will likely send it to Riley, my little sweetie pie, or I could just send it to one of my daughters. Emily lives a couple hours away, so I tend to send her more cards, and that's always fun. And I'm always, even if it's not, I mean, it could be any kind of card, but I always sign it. I love you, Mom, XOXO. I think that's something my mom always did, and it kind of stuck with me. XOXO. And again, you don't have to put the extra layer of cardstock on, but I just kind of like it. Now, I could do the very same layout. I could square it off like this, or I could do something like that. I could also do it this way, put them side by side, or turn this one this direction. I could do something like this. So what I'm showing you here is there are so many different possibilities for layouts just by mixing and matching not only the cards and cardstock, but the placement of them. And I think that I'm going to do one similar to that, but I don't think, no, that's not directional. It could go either way. And let's see, what do I have left here? Okay, here's some pretty in pink. Or I could go rogue and do ones that don't even match. If you're into that, that's fun too. Okay. And like I said, I'll probably add a sentiment to this one later, but I am going to add a little something right now. And I think I'll do this. Do you notice I'm kind of thinking out loud here? I suppose when I am by myself, I often think out loud or talk to myself like that. All right. And if you like, you don't necessarily have to combine two small cards. You could do a large and a small as well. Let's pull out some of these larger cards. Oh, that's pretty. Now this is something I would use like in a scrapbook. Today was a good day, and then maybe put some photos around it, that sort of thing. Or maybe on a collage where I'm featuring some kind of photo or snapshot. Let's see what else is here. Oh, here, I could do this one. We've already used it, but I'm going to do that. Okay. This will be my next card, a combination of both large and small. So when I sit down to use these Memories and More card packs, I have no vision. I have no preconceived notions of what I'm going to come up with, that sort of thing. But I just sit and play. And when I see a couple cards that come together or coordinate nicely, I just put it down and use it. Or if I see a card, Memories and More card that I feel can be used by itself with maybe a little embellishment or Stampin' Up, I do that. So go into this with an open mind and know that there's no right or wrong. It's just simply what appeals to you visually, and you can't go wrong. And I could do it this way. I could turn it, go up, go or down. I think I'll do this. And maybe I would bring in a little bit of ribbon for this one. I'm going to do a small bow with the Petunia Pop ribbon. Deb Anderson says she's used some of the Memories and More card packs to make Christmas cards. Yes, I've done the same. And isn't it quick and easy? And some of those for the holidays even came with stickers. I don't know if we've gotten away from the stickers because neither one of these has a sticker sheet. But you can do so much with these. And again, you can keep them super simple, or you can step them up with other products that you have. You can use your fingers to pull the ribbon taut a little bit. Makes it easier to cut it on that angle. And I'm going to add this with a dot, a mini glue dot on the back of the knot of the bow. That's all it takes. You don't want to use, I'm going to put it right here, I think. You don't want to use liquid glue or multi-purpose glue. The reason being, oh, I need to make this angle better. The reason being is it just absorbs the liquid glue. and it seems like it takes a crazy amount of time for it to dry. So I have found that I like using one mini glue dot on the back of the knot of the bow. Also, right? I love the way these are turning out. So let me bring these in and show you again. And then maybe we can do some mixing and matching with some from the other card pack. And you want to hang on till the end because I have 2 gifts to give away today. Not cards, but something else that I think you will like. So let's now, I've got things everywhere. This is why I do these up on my coffee table upstairs, because I can spread out a little bit more. Okay, so let me show you, did I show you the second pack? This was the Thoughtful Journey. Happy birthday. You know I have to make one of those. Look at this. Ooh. Okay, I'll just make a couple here. But you can see how beautiful these are. Thinking of you today. Oh yeah, we gotta use that. And I'll probably end up using, okay, this one says the best day ever. So I think that's one I would use for memory keeping, put in a scrapbook, or maybe I'm making a collage featuring, I don't know, the family's, a special day in the family, something we're celebrating, and I could use that. Okay, but all kinds of good things here. I'll leave these 4 out for now. And celebrate today, that could be a graduation, anniversary, birthday, all kinds of fun things. Ooh, that's pretty. Thanks so very much. And you can see this is a perfect coordinating set to the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. This says celebrate another year. So that would be great for birthdays. Sky is the limit. That's a great one for graduates, for somebody moving off to a new city or town to live in. You can see here's a nice space if you want to add a stamped sentiment there or a banner of some sort. Life is an adventure. That's kind of fun. Sending all my love. Okay, so let's put some of these together. I love the watercolor effects in the Thoughtful Journey. Did I say that right? Thoughtful Journey products. And these first 2, I'm literally just going to use the single card. Happy birthday. I might add some embellishment or sequins, something fun to the outside here. Look how I'm done, right? It took me seconds. Here's another one. That's all I'm going to use. And it literally takes me no more than a minute to put this card together. Excluding embellishing. All right. Now we can do some others. How about something small? Sending my love. That's a good one I could send to my Emily, just as a reminder. And I'm going to show you something here, because you heard me say that the small 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch cards cannot be mailed on their own. Okay, so don't even put a stamp on them. Don't plan to mail them. But if you're like, I have to have this, this is the one, look what you can do here. And let me see if I can find the right green off the top. Okay, we're going to use this one. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock 4¼ by 5½ inches. I'm going to, and you could even use more than one color if you want. You could emboss this if you like, but I'm going to adhere this small card, whoops, to this piece of 5¼ by 4-inch cardstock. And now I have a card that I can mail. I would just put it in one of our regular standard envelopes and it's ready to go. Alrighty. So, and I made a little fun fold out of that. All right. And of course, any of these you can cut down to. I could cut this down to, it's already 4 inches. I could cut it down to 5¼ inches, and it can be on a standard A2 card base. You don't have to buy the Memories and More cards and envelopes, right? Let's see. Oh, this is kind of pretty. What else? I think this is very pretty. I'm going to do that. So you can use just a large card base in one of the Memories and More cards. You can use one of the small card bases and one of the small Memories and More cards, or you can combine the large and small. Now look at this side, Treasured Memories, right there. That's perfect for a scrapbook page, or if you do use pocket pages in your memory keeping, that would fit right in there. And this one, the thanks very much, I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals, but before I do that, I'm just gonna tie, no, that's not doing it for me. How about, again, when I started this, I had, not sure. No, I think I'm gonna go with the linen thread. If I can. Like I said, when I started this, and if you were with me at the beginning here, you saw I didn't even have the packages open because I wanted you to see my process beginning to end. So it's a nice, stress-free, enjoyable process using the Memories and More cards to make some quick cards or sets of cards to give away as gifts or donate to, say, a VA home or a nursing home, something like that. I'll put a little bow on here. Like I said, you don't want to leave because I have 2 gifts to give away. And if you did not hear me say earlier, both of these card backs, the Thoughtful Journey and the Unbounded Beauty Memories and More card packs, are discounted. They are on the last chance list, and they will come up at a discounted price. So you definitely can't go wrong there. I mean, I think the original price is $10, and maybe they're discounted to 7 or 8, something like that. Hey there, Julie. I'm glad you like it. Kathy, thank you. So guess what I'll be doing this evening when I'm watching? Is it Thursday? Yes. On Thursdays, I like to watch Matlock. Does anybody else watch that? I just love Kathy Bates, and there's always some kind of twist or turn or something unexpected. So when I'm watching Matlock tonight, I will finish up my Memories and More cards. I feel like I need to do something with this, but I don't know what. Maybe I want to, I don't know. Making Memories. I really want to use this one, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, how about this? No, that's too much the same. Oh, how about these two? I'm going to use these two together, okay? And I think that I will trying to decide. Let me show you another design that I think is kind of fun to do and easy. I'm keeping it very, very simple for you. I'm going to take this 3x4 card and I'm going to cut it in half. So I've got it in the horizontal position, cutting at 2 inches. And let me grab this so I don't make a mess. I'm going to put some adhesive right along there. And I'm just going to lay this card on top. Now I am going to flip it over because that helps me see if I've got it straight across there and that it's approximately a 1/2 inch from, or the bottom of the split card is about a 1/2 inch from the side of the 3x4 card. And that's why I'm using the multi-purpose glue. So I can slide the second piece around if I need to make sure it's kind of even with the first one. And I'd say that looks pretty good, just eyeballing it. Maybe it needs to come out just a wee bit. Okay, I like it. So now I'm ready to add this to my card front. And I think I'm going to lay it down flat. So there's another quick and easy design or layout that you can do with 2 of the 3x4 cards. And what I would do with this one is it needs something more to me. So I would probably choose a sentiment, kind of a long sentiment, and put it on a banner right across here. And then maybe a little bit of embellishing. This is that one that if I wanted to mail that 3x4 card I made, I know I cannot mail that size, so I simply put it on a piece of cardstock 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches so that I can mail it in our standard A2 size card or envelope. Okay, maybe put some embellishments on here. Some of the colors were the same. Oh, look at this. I'm going to use some of these. These are going away, I believe, the brush brass butterfly embellishments. So if you love those, be sure to grab them while you can. Take your pick tool, got buried in everything there. I'll do this and a couple of small ones as well. Whoops. This one, I think I'm going to do three of the large butterflies. And I'll stop there. Okay, what do you think? How many of you have yes, Kathy, you could just drop, you're talking about this one. You could just drop this in a regular A2 envelope. Absolutely. You sure could. I think this is a nice size too to put a gift card in. Make a tiny little pocket here with a piece of designer series paper or coordinating cardstock. Just make a little pocket and you can drop that in and you can still write your message up here. Alrighty. Okay. I'll have to think of what I'm going to put on there. But I just love the ease of it. I don't have to think hard. I find it very relaxing, almost therapeutic, I would say, because I'm not fussing over making a perfect design or something like that. So a great thing to do with a sister or a friend or a daughter, whoever. Okay. Now, I need to give some gifts away. Oh, Tony, thank you. Okay, so the brush breast butterflies, that's good to know. They've moved to the online store, but they are not on the last chance list. Woo, I'm excited about that. Thank you, Tony. Okay, let me show you. There's one prize, and let me grab the other one. Okay, so these are the prizes I'm going to give away. So if you would like to have your name put into the drawing to receive one of these prizes, please type in the comments now, memories and more. Memories and more, right there. Memories and more. And once again, you can see on here how Stampin' Up! Makes things easy for us because they put the names of the Stampin' Up! Colors used in the pack right there for us. So it makes matching up to cardstock, embellishments, ribbons, etc. quite easy. So type in the comments now, memories and more, and I will give away this Unbounded Beauty. Am I saying the right name? Yes, Unbounded Beauty Memories and More card pack. I'm also going to give away a pack of the 2024 to 2026 In Color Shimmer Gems, just because I love you all so much. Okay, I just want to mention really quickly, today, April 10th, is the last you will see me posting a host code, okay? I will be closing out the host code tonight. If you are interested in purchasing something today or tomorrow, I would ask that you do that today with the host code. And then I'm closing it out. Tomorrow is the last day Stampin' Up! Is allowing demonstrators and customers to close out host codes. The reason for that, and I've mentioned this earlier, but we're just days away now of a brand new Stampin' Rewards program. As you know, with our past Stampin' Rewards program or current program that's ending, you earned rewards starting at $150 purchase or party. From now on, starting on April 15th, Tuesday, April 15th, and we can't forget that because in the US it is tax day, April 15th, the new rewards program will be up. And every single person who orders at least $20 at a time will earn a product credit of 10%. So if you order $20 in product, you will get $2 of product credit. If you spend $100, you will get $10 of product credit. And those product credits are to be used on a future order. You can use them on your very next order if you want, or you can bank them for a while. The new process that you will have on your Stampin' Up! Account will keep track of all of your Stampin' rewards for you. All of those rewards are good for 1 year. But when you choose to use them, you can use all of them at once, or you can use some of them at once on a future order. If you choose to use some of those Stampin' rewards you've banked, Stampin' Up! Will pull the oldest rewards first. So in other words, if you placed an order on April 15th and earned rewards, and then you place another order the next month and you're banking these rewards, and then say in June, you decide you want to use some of those rewards, they are going to choose your oldest rewards first, the ones that would expire first. So those would be the ones that you earned on April 15th. Okay? Any questions about that? So come April 15th, when you sign in to your Stampin' Up! Account, things will look a little bit different because there will be a place showing you where your Stampin' Up! Rewards are earned, and also when they expire. You'll always be able to see that when you go into your Stampin' Up! Account starting April 15th, which is Tuesday. Okay? And I'll go over that with people more. If you have any questions, please call me, or if you shop with a different demonstrator, that's fine too, and you have questions, you can still ask me, or you ask your current demonstrator. Alrighty? I so much enjoyed sharing my memories and more card making process with you today, and I certainly hope that you will give this a try. Excuse me. And maybe add some memories and more card packs to your next order. I will tell you, well, I can give you a sneak peek. Who wants a sneak peek? Anybody? Here's a sneak peek of a Memories and More card pack coming starting May 6th. I'm going to push all this out of the way. Yes, Nancy, customers do have to opt in to the rewards program. And once they start the rewards and you're in your account, ready to place an order, there should be a pop-up, I believe, that says, do you want to opt into the rewards program? And yes, you do. If you don't opt into that program, you will not earn rewards, because that's the only place that there will be a history of rewards earned. Okay? The other thing is you must have, even if you called me to place your order for you, you still must have a Stampin' Up! Account. And if you're not sure if you do, or need help setting up your Stampin' Up! Account, it is very easy, but I am very, very happy to help you and walk you through that process, or to confirm that yes, you do have a Stampin' Up! Account, or no, you don't. But everybody who shops Stampin' Up! Should have a Stampin' Up! Account and opt into the rewards program. Okay? So here's a sneak peek of the Celebration Expressions Memories and More card pack coming on May 6th. And I think it's fun. I love the colors. Look at the different balloons. You even see some balloon animals here. I love Petunia Pop. Now this is an example. This is a little bit different card pack because this has 6 of the same designs. Okay, so the large size is limited to 3 different ones, but there are 6 of each. So you can make all your birthday cards at once, all your celebration cards that you need for the year, party invitations, excuse me, party favors, that sort of thing. So there's that. Ooh, love it. The dots. What does that say? Oh, thank you in other languages. The French, Dutch, German, English, all the languages that Stampin' Up! Serves. Zigzags. And you can see many of these could be used for memory keeping. What a crowning achievement. Oh, that's fun. I love that one. And that one. So I'm going to have lots more fun mixing and matching with this new set, Celebration Expressions, that comes out on May 6th. All right. I am going to say goodbye, and I look forward to seeing you next week. I'll probably be doing lots of stamping and crafting over the weekend and trying to clean up my craft room, which is a disaster right now. I hope you have a great weekend. Make a little time to do something for yourself, whether it be stamping or another hobby or just resting and relaxing. Make it a great weekend. See you next week.